Hi, thank you so much for joining me today. So I am a little bit of a mess. This is the end of the day. Actually, I just literally just now walked in the door and got this package from Nordstrom with the Rouge Allure Camelia lipsticks from Chanel. So I purchased 4 of them and they just arrived, and I really just wanted to put up a video with these as soon as possible because I saw that Nordstrom, some of the colors are already selling out. So I wanted to make sure, if you were interested in them, you could see some swatches. So I thought we could try them on my lips. Right now, I actually have, this is the liquid eyeshadows from the spring-summer 2020 Chanel collection. And, I've got a video that I'm working on with those coming up. So that's the eye look that I have on now. It's been 10 hours already. So you can see that they have held up well. All right, so I purchased 4 colors and let's just unbox these. They come in the Chanel box, black and gold. The color number is at the top. And they have 8 lipsticks in the collection. There are 4 matte shades and 4 luminous intense shades. I purchased 3 of the 4 luminous intense and I purchased 1 matte shade. So the one that I thought actually looked the most interesting out of all of them is actually one of the red shades from the Luminous Intense collection. And let's see, here's that. That is going to be, let's start with that. Camelia Rouge Metal, number 607. All right, so we've got the click top. And just a note, in the boxes, some of my click tops had already been pushed up. So it was kind of like bulging out of the box. But it doesn't appear that any of the actual lipsticks, nothing was screwed up. So everything still looks pretty good from what I've seen so far. All right, so this is the red one that if you look at it online, I'm not sure if you can really pick it up, but it's like a pearlized pigment in here. So let's swatch these. It was actually much lighter than I thought. It had kind of more of a creamy texture on my hand going on. It felt more like chapstick lip balm type material than like a lipstick. So let's try this on. All right, so this is the Rouge Metal lipstick. So again, this is number 607 Camelia Rouge Metal. Okay, and just in case you want to see the ingredients here, freeze on there. But it definitely has a little bit more of a metallic finish, but the texture on my lips really is more of a lip balm. So yeah, I like that. I personally really like the click top lipsticks. The only issue is that, if you put these in your purse or whatever, they do very easily come out. So the click top on the top here, you have the camellia flower. So there's that, and that is this shade here. Okay, so next we're going to try number 637. This is Camelia Pourpre, purple. Okay, and it actually looks like a really deep, like a boysenberry type color in the tube. And on my hand here, it's a really nice purple berry. I definitely think it's more berry than purple, so it definitely has like a pink undertone to it. Right, and this one I believe does not have a metallic finish. I don't see anything implying that. All right, so I'll apply it on my lips and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is number 637, Camelia Pourpre, and you can see it's like a deep berry, like a wine berry shade. And again, this has that lip balm texture. All right, and then the last luminous intense color that I have is number 337, Camelia Rose. And this one is a light pink. All right, so this is that. And you can put it on, you can see it, this one is definitely light. It actually reminds me more of like one of the like Dior lip glows. And that's kind of more what this formula feels like. So let's apply that on the lips. All right, so this is Camelia Rose, and again, it feels like more like a tinted lip balm. These are obviously more pigmented than a traditional tinted lip balm, but the texture of them feels that way to me. And you can see here that, you know, like you can get a lighter or a deeper application. But overall, I really like these textures. The last Luminous Intense color, I believe, is like a clear color, so I didn't purchase that one. I'm not huge on matte colors, but this one color really intrigued me because this next color is called 617 Camelia Grenat. And one of the holiday lip glosses was a Grenat lip gloss, and I really like that one, so I was curious about that. So here is Camelia Grenat. And again, this is a matte finish. Let me make that a little darker there. Okay, so you can see it's kind of like an in-between shade between the top two, which is the Rouge Metal and the Camelia Purple. So the Camelia Grenat is kind of in between those two, but it should have a matte finish. On my hand, it doesn't appear super matte. So I'm thinking it's going to be one of those, you know, subtle matte looks, but let's try that on and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is Camelia Grenat. Okay, and again, that's this last shade here. This one is a matte finish, and it still has more of that lip balm texture, but it is a little bit different than the Luminous Intense lip colors. I guess, you know, it's not quite as slippery. It feels more kind of, I want to say powdery, but not really. It's not like you have powder on your lips, but it feels like a slightly more powdery finish than the Luminous Intense lip colors. But I think that it's not a drying matte. You know, I don't think it looks that dry on my lips. And I do feel like this one actually went on a little bit more pigmented than I expected. So, okay, so I just wanted to try on the Camelia Pourpre one more time. This is 637. Because when I applied it the first time, I wasn't sure if I noticed any patchiness, or maybe when I used the makeup remover to take off the lipstick, maybe, you know, I didn't rinse it off fully. But I tried it again, and I do think that there is a difference between my upper and lower lip, and I feel like my upper lip looks a little bit patchy, and that's with a light coat. But if I put on, you know, a little bit more, it evens out. But I do think the application, you know, you have to watch it. It could be a little patchy if you're not careful. Again, it is more of a lip balm texture to it, and you know, it's pretty emollient feeling on my lips, but it's like a light texture, which, you know, I really like that. Overall, so far, these colors, I'm really loving these. I'm loving this texture. I can't wait to wear it more frequently. And I think all of the colors that I got are definitely ones that I would repurchase. So, okay, so just to review the swatches, we have number 607, Camelia Rouge Metal at the top. So this is a light metallic red. And again, with that balm light texture, you can build it up, but you can also have it, you know, really like a light red tint to your lips. Then this next one here, this is what I have on my lips now. This is number 637, Camelia Pourpre, which looks like a deep berry in the tube. There we go. This one here is 337, Camelia Rose. hog hair on it already. But you can see this is going to be like a light rosy pink, and you can see that, you know, because of that balm-like texture, you can really have this more as like a light tinted lip balm. So I think that is going to be a pretty universal, easy to apply color. That's definitely one you could just throw in your purse and apply without even looking. And then the last one is the Velvet Matte. This is number 617, Camelia Grenat. Okay, and that is this. This is the last shade here, and it's kind of, here, let me actually put this in right here between these. You can see that it really is kind of a mix of the Rouge Metal and the Camelia Pourpre, but it does have more of that matte texture. Thank you so much for joining me for these first impressions and swatches of the new Chanel Rouge Allure Camelia lipsticks. So again, these are limited edition. They are currently available online at Nordstrom. They are not on Chanel's website at the moment. They also released new lip liners to go with the colors. I'm not sure, from what I've read, they have 8 lip liners that will match these colors that were designed to go with the 8 limited edition lipsticks. They do not have the same names for the most part, so I'm not really sure if that's true, if they're supposed to match, but you know, they will at least go with them. They released a bunch of new lip liners. I'm not positive at the top of my head. I want to say maybe 16 different colors, and I believe they were $31.50. I have not purchased any of the lip liners yet. I'd kind of like to see them in person first, just because the color swatches is kind of hard to tell online, and you know, I'd like to see them in person. Right now, when I do a location search, we do have a store that has the lipsticks and the lip liners in person. It's kind of out of the way with traffic, so you know, it's not one that I go to, but if you're in a big metropolis city, you may be able to find them in stock. Check online first. But local stores do not currently have these in stock. So if you are interested in purchasing any of these, I have noticed that some of the colors are already selling out online at Nordstrom. So take a look and see what there is. Again, these are the ones that I purchased. There are 4 of the Luminous Intense colors, which are these 3, plus one more, which I believe is a clear lipstick. So again, these have like a lip balm texture. So, you know, they're going to be really hydrating for the summer, winter. You can get them light or deepen them, but they are more pigmented than a typical tinted lip balm. So I think I'm going to really enjoy wearing these. The matte one in particular, I did not find drying during the swatch time. I will be wearing these for longer time periods, and you know, I'll update you guys as I've been wearing them longer. Then there were also 4 matte shades that were released, and this is the only matte shade that I purchased, and this is the Grenat. So again, overall, I think they have a great texture. I'm really loving the things that Chanel is coming out with right now. The highlighter, you know, the highlighters that they've come out with, the Holiday, the Duos of Camelias, this new spring summer one, I'm really loving all of the highlighters and the texture of these lipsticks. You know, I know these are currently limited edition, but I hope that this formula is not going to be a limited edition formula, because I really like these. So overall, I'll have all the information in the box down below. Questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them down below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you again in my next video. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.